it will be more difficult to use OpenFOAM or FireFOAM, how FM Global call it. It's free now, you could take it in FM Global website. In our team we use Fluent because we historically use Fluent. I believe it's more difficult, more time consuming, but then you have freedom to play with whatever submodels you would like to use. Because that presentation was done the first, so nice experiment. Even FDS produces swirling flames, but then you have no scientific freedom to add, to understand why it's happening, because it's very limited. So I during 2 days, okay, we have to be flexible. I changed my mind to this opinion of Jim, which was in a form, which I disagree internally, but now, by the sense, I would agree with him. It looks like we are wasting time, especially those who close in knowledge gaps. If you engineer and you need, because your boss said, tomorrow or after 2 weeks you have to give me solution, you probably still will stick to FDS because it's very easy to use, but it's your responsibility what you do. But at conferences, I guess we start to hear more about OpenFOAM or comparison even with FDS. What is your opinion?
Well, my opinion is that you're absolutely right, and I have two answers. One is that I just shown that for a particular scenario FDS works. I can tell you that there are validation for particular scenario in which FDI works. If I put a thermocouple just above the fire or the flame and have a fluctuation of 200%, that's clear it doesn't work. But 4, 5, 6 meters from the fire, close to the ceiling, it was okay. I mean, for our design purpose, it's okay. And another answer is that even within my firm, we are using different software, not just FDS, using Fluent and StatsCM Plus. But you can have the same results if you don't have knowledge enough. You can have the same result with STAR. You can have a tunnel full of temperature of 1,000 degrees if you don't set up properly the model.
That's right. Yeah.
So I totally agree. I totally agree that we should spend more time in another safety models. But still, the knowledge is the first thing.
I'm just going to make a follow-up comment, and maybe you can comment after that. And thank you for the plug for FireFOAM. But regardless of the software that you use, as you mentioned, you got to know its limitations. And the thing with most fire scenarios is that you go in it and you make a blind simulation. You cannot verify and validate the model every time for every scenario. So you got to have certain confidence in the robustness of the model so that you can give you reliable answers. So then we come to the point that not only do you have to have knowledge to use the specific software, you got to have the know-how to interpret and discriminate the results. And that's something that a lot of people don't do. They just run it, they show you a nice picture with smoke view, and you can have 1,000 degrees temperatures, and nobody knows. So I don't know how your firm approaches that. I know that Europe has a large quantity of well-qualified engineers that can discriminate from those results, but not other people do that.
I understand. I totally agree. I totally agree.
Right, any other questions? Okay, so with that, I guess we'll close the session. Thanks to the speaker again.